all that stuff up.
All right, from cybersecurity, let's talk climate change. As Kenya grapples with the challenge of climate change and food insecurity following 6 failed crop seasons, indigenous food system is now being looked as a valuable solution, according to a leader of CGIAR initiative on nature positive solution, Kalafada. Indigenous food crops like millet are more tolerant to changing and unpredictable weather patterns. Therefore, it is easier to control food insecurity and mitigate effects of climate change in Kenya.
It is important to increase yield because that is important to feed the population, but it's also important not to forget about other crops. And the millet, to me, are epitomizing of these other minor neglected crops. So from when I see it is a great, and for the research that I've been doing in the past 20 years on this minor crop, it's really important that this comes from a country like India. Now let me bring this to Kenya and to Africa. Kenya and Africa are an important center of origins for many millets. In Kenya we have finger millet, sorghum, and Kenya is one of the center of origin. If you move to other parts, you have teff in Ethiopia or fonio in West Africa. This is to say that there are many millets, and the nutritional value of these millets are sometimes several times more than the major cereals, and so they are an important contributor to our diets. But it's also a recognition of the importance of these forgotten crops. In a work that we were doing with FARA, the Forum for Agricultural Research in Africa, which is called the Forgotten Crop Manifesto Action Plan, we found out that 44% of these forgotten crops are actually from Africa. And why this is important? It is important because it means that not only Africa is rich in biodiversity, but maybe also because Africa didn't invest as much as other parts of the world into their forgotten crops and how they can contribute to address the multiple challenges that we face today: climate change, malnutrition, land degradation, biodiversity loss, deforestation.
All right, and to finish the wonderful blend of stories we've had across the week,